Hi, this is Chuck Allen. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, it was just released this week by the Biden administration, the American Jobs Act, disguised as an infrastructure plan. Well, folks, let me teach you something. This should actually be called the American Tax Increase Act. And if you're somebody listening, boomer, retiree, whether you're trying to get to retirement or better through retirement, and you've saved money in tax-deferred accounts like IRAs, 401ks, 403bs, TSPs, 457s, anything that you're delaying the tax on, and maybe you're somebody that's actually being forced to take money out of those IRAs now in what's called in the form of a required minimum distribution. Or maybe you're somebody just trying to figure out, with all that's going on, am I going to be able to reach my retirement, and how soon can that happen? And maybe some of you are already retired saying, look, how can I get a safer passage, right? Whether it's to reach or retain, I want to teach you folks, if you're somebody, typically clients ask all the time, like, who benefits the most as it relates to the tax saving solutions that are all part of the tax code, all within the Hidden Wealth Discover and Uncover Discovery meeting. Folks, it's those in particular that save $1 million or more, not necessarily all tax deferred. That could be in your IRAs or even your brokerage accounts. Be on the lookout for that. Because also the Biden administration is targeting capital gain taxes, not just income taxes, as well as inheritance taxes and the like. And also, if you're maybe somebody that's not retired, or maybe you're working and still have saved north of $1 million or more, but your income is $200,000 or more. Don't buy this lie that it's going to be only taxes going up for those that have an income that are still working of $400,000 or more. The math doesn't add up, folks. Like a lot of things in this administration, it just doesn't make sense. When you target the corporate America, right, the makers, and now becoming big government as the takers, it's never worked. But what happens is, right, taxing, inflation is another same concept as taxation. It's really just taxation in disguise is inflation. And when corporations, right, have this higher tax pushed onto them, that creates, right, they're not going to just take that in the shorts. They're going to turn around and say, you know what? We're going to pack this into the goods and services that we sell to offset, because we still have to make our bottom line, and it comes to you and I in the form of higher inflation. So their higher taxation becomes our higher inflation, but it's worse. Biden also wants to tax many of you for higher taxation, and will still be accepting higher inflation. So here's what the opportunity is. If you really want to benefit and you're somebody that's really looking to see what you can get done, right, before the Biden administration comes after your taxes, in particular outside of 2021, go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. And I'm going to teach you some of my favorite strategies that boomers and retirees, like many of you listening or watching this, have been able to learn how to thrive in retirement. Imagine insulating your income from the IRS, prohibiting Uncle Sam from intercepting any of your inheritance to your children or your grandchildren, how to have 50% or higher net spendable income, how to have upside with protection of our serious savings for retirement with no downside, called indexing. I'll teach this Tuesday, but you've got to hurry. Even though it's a complimentary log on and learn educational webinar, I have never seen in my entire 2-decade plus career people more concerned, more worried, especially with what was just released this week of the 2.3 trillion. Remember, that's right on the back of the 1.9 trillion. That also has another 1 to 2 trillion about coming around the corner, folks. If you're serious about protecting your money and getting tax protection and market protection done, the time to get it done is in 2021. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.